Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. It's Jen Lori. I am super excited to be sharing with you tonight a cooking class showing you how to make a meal from raw to ready in 20 minutes or less. It is the turkey broccoli skillet. It's a brand new recipe out of our 30-day What's for Dinner meal plan that just launched this month. So every month we launch a new 30-day meal plan that comes with products and recipes and grocery lists and everything you need. I am hearing so much from all of you that you are needing variety. Variety, epicure. What I love is I can eat something like chicken every single night and make it a different way every single night, okay? I love that there's huge variety with epicure. You could be making tons of different meals and they all taste good. They're all quick and easy to make. So whether you're busy or maybe you just hate being in the kitchen, you hate cooking, this is going to save your life because everyone can cook when it comes to epicure because you don't need any certain culinary skills or anything like that. It's so fast, it's so easy. The children can be part of the cooking process as well. And I just love that. So I wanted to share my favorite products that are in the 30-day meal collection. So my favorite products in the meal collection that is for the the 30-day meal collection for March is the Thai coconut soup, the tandoori chicken, which happens to be on our meal plan this week, mac and cheese, crispy crunchy lettuce wraps. Who doesn't love lettuce wraps? I love lettuce wraps. Easy way to get in extra veggies. Donaires, we're gonna have donaires this week as well. We had pulled butter chicken sandwiches last night. So if you're on make sure you go over and join. If you're not already on there, make sure you hit subscribe, or I guess that's not the right wording for Facebook. Make sure you head over and turn your notifications on so you don't miss any of the recipes I'm sharing. And so butter chicken, we did that last night. Monday night, I should say. Monday night is when we did that. Azteca tortilla soup, another great one. I am going to just go ahead and put some oil. I've already got my wok on. I shared about the wok yesterday, on Tuesday, actually, and I love this wok. I feel like I'm using it so much with my meals right now. A lot of recipes coming out of epicure using the wok, which is amazing. So I'm just going to turn this down just a little bit because I don't need it yet. I'm going to try and do this recipe in order. It's the first time I make it. So you know it's an easy recipe when you can jump online and do a recipe for the first time on camera. I think that that's a fair assessment. So I think this is good distance for you to be able to see what I'm doing. So I've got a bowl here. I've got a few ingredients I'm going to mix together. So I've got some plain Greek yogurt that I'm going to dump in the bowl here. And then I've got some water, just 1 cup of water. Super simple. I said it was simple, right? And then I'm going to be using the beef and broccoli stir fry, which everybody has been raving about and trying to get their hands on it because it has sold out twice this season already. And so I'm going to dump that in there. But it is in stock right now. So beef and broccoli is in stock and you can get your hands on it now. So I'm going to mix this together and then just set it aside. So it's going to be brought back after. So I'm just going to mix that together. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like big red and green, like peppers and onions and all kinds of stuff in there. I love that with epicure, you can actually see the food in the spices. It's not just ground up powder that's probably mostly salt or preservatives or whatever else they add, right? So I love that. So first thing, we need the steamer. Why are we using the steamer today? Because we're going to speed up the process. I've got I've got 1 sweet potato already chopped up in here, but I wanted to show you the peeler because if you haven't seen it before, you need to see it, because if you don't have a good peeler at home, I want you to add this to your shopping list, your grocery shopping list with epicure, because it's going to make your life so much easier when it comes to meal prep. And one of the things I think most people don't love when it comes to meal prep, or when it comes to making meals, I should say, is the prep. The prep is the annoying part for most people. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. You can answer down below if you think that that statement is true. But I really do feel that a lot of people just don't like all the little jobs you got to do prep, right? So having the right tools to make prep painless is super helpful. So you need one of our peelers because it makes peeling super fast, super simple. You saw it goes back and forth and it's super sharp. And then everybody needs a good knife. If you do not have a good sharp knife that you love, then you must get our ceramic chef knife because it will change your life. It makes cutting not such a big chore. And what I love most about it is that it actually, when you cut things like apples or lettuce, it's going to... Well, we just had a little technology glitch, but we were back on here. So when you're cutting things like lettuce and apples, it actually won't go brown as fast because they won't, the steel knives actually speed up the oxidization. And so I love that I can cut them up ahead and they don't go brown as fast. All right, so our sweet potato is almost all cut up. We're gonna pop it in the microwave. So how do we speed up the cooking process with Epicure? Because normally sweet potatoes would take a super long time. You'd be baking this dish in the oven for approximately, I would say like close to an hour. Like it's gonna take a long time to bake in the oven. But with our steamer, we can speed it up. It's a waterless steamer, so you don't add any water. It's gonna use the water molecules in the food to cook the food. And it's just gonna be awesome because it cooks it right up and it actually locks in the nutrients because you're not draining it out into the water. So I'm gonna pop this in the microwave for about 7 minutes and then we'll get the rest all ready to go while we're waiting for those. Okay. So now I'm ready for the next step. I've got my oil heated in my pan here. I'm just gonna turn it up a little bit. I've got a pound of ground turkey. You could use a vegetarian version with this dish if you wanted to make it vegetarian. You could also use any other kind of protein you wanted as well. So we're gonna cook this up. I'm just going to use the meat separator to break it all up, which will make it cook really nice. Make sure I'm on the right temperature here. And then what we're gonna do is once the turkey is all cooked up, we're going to throw the broccoli in there and just throw the lid on and it's gonna steam up in a matter of minutes. I turned my pan down and now it's not quite hot enough. So we'll just let it heat up here. It might take as much time as my sweet potatoes. But down below, share with me, where are you watching from tonight? Where are you watching from? What's your weather like? I know lots of you are local to me, but lots of you are not also. I would love to hear about your day. Tell me what you guys had for dinner. While I'm waiting for my turkey to get cooking here. So I wanted to share with you guys too. Right now we have an extra host bonus. I still do have space in the next couple of weeks. I do have openings for cooking classes in the next couple of weeks, so you can take advantage of these extra host benefits. It's really simple. You just invite some friends to come check out some grocery items with you, and when they do their grocery shopping alongside you, you get some free products. It's pretty cool. Everyone has the opportunity to take advantage of that deal, and it really is a great deal. We do also have, that's a great deal for March. Like if you've got a big wish list, don't pay full price for a big wish list. I always say, support your host if you just have like that small list. But if you have a giant list, get a handful of it now and get the rest for free, right? Book a class, get the rest for free. I'm sure your family and friends eat food. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they eat food and would love the opportunity to try something new, because when I'm talking to people, everybody is bored with what they're eating. Everybody's looking for something healthy quick, easy, tasty. That is what Epicure can do for them. So, yeah, if you want to book a class, I would love to set that up for you. We also have this amazing wok back in stock. So that is probably one of the number one Host half price items is this wok. You can get it for like $75, which is really awesome for a high quality wok that's going to last you lots of years. It is non-stick, but it's not like a Teflon type non-stick, or there's lots of like non-stick surfaces that are Teflon, but they're running under a different name right now to kind of pretend they're not Teflon, but ultimately they are Teflon. Ours is actually ceramic. So it is a ceramic coating on it, which of course doesn't have any of those leaching chemicals to worry about. And it is so non-stick and easy to clean and all of that. Okay, we're starting to cook here. It's like the longest part of the meal. I'm going to keep breaking it up because I want it to be really crumbled. And this meat separator is pretty awesome. I've used other meat separators in the past, however, they were really hard to clean. And this one I find is super easy to clean because I can get my hands right in between all the different grooves. And also what I find is it kind of has a larger surface area than other brands that I've used. And so it really does a great job of breaking it up. It's also my potato masher. I use it to mash potatoes. And honestly, like, I don't think I've ever had a potato masher that is as good as this one here. It's really great. Almost done, and then we'll throw those broccoli florets on there. If you've used, Andrew, can you just go push that button in the middle of the screen there? There's a blue button. I've got low battery, so I better speed this up, right? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to, what was I going to say now? Oh my goodness. Oh, meal packs. I am starting something new. It's called the Taste Test Club. So if there are meal packs you want to try that you've never tried before and you're really scared to like buy the pack, apply to be part of my Taste Test Club and we're going to find something for you to try. So I'm going to be sharing a link. I will have a link shared for you to fill out a survey to be part of my Taste Test Club. I would love to offer that to you guys. That's going to be a really fun activity that I'm bringing in for you guys to participate in the trying of new products and also in for you to be able to try new products, but also for you to share your experience with them, which is going to be really helpful for other people who are thinking about getting those products. There we go. So my own little Taste Test Club, I'm going to pick 5 people every month, and it can be you. Okay, so we're just going to let that steam for 2 minutes, and then we're going to, I'm just looking to see how much more time. Oh good, we're like 10 seconds away. 10 seconds away on there. I want to make sure my phone doesn't die before this recording is done because I don't want you to miss the end here, but we are very close to the end of this cooking demo here because it is a super fast one to put together. So the sweet potatoes are done. Yes, it's hot, but I can still touch the handles, but I'm more just like aware of the steam coming off of it. That's what's really, really hot. So pull the lid off, you get the puff of steam, because remember, it's a waterless steamer. So I don't have to drain it or anything like that. So even for making regular potatoes, this steamer is amazing because you don't have to add the water. You don't have to worry about the boil over. You don't have to worry about lost nutrients into the water and draining that down the drain. It is all cooked here. Super awesome. So I'm just going to give another minute for my broccoli to steam. And then what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be adding, oh, I think I was supposed to add the sauce. Let me check my recipe quick. See, I thought I had it all figured out. Yes, nope, I'm doing it right. So we're gonna add the sweet potatoes and the sauce, the seasoning sauce that we made, and we're gonna bring that to a boil, and then we're gonna sprinkle cheese on top, and then just let the cheese melt, and then it's gonna be ready. And this meal is a fully balanced, healthy meal for you just to eat and enjoy with your family. So you saw how fast it was. Under 15 minutes, even with the little technology glitch we had to deal with. So that's awesome. I'm just gonna wait for that broccoli to brighten up a little bit. So if you're, when broccoli is done steaming, it should be like vibrant green, but not soggy and mushy. So it's just like that changeover from being like a duller green to a really vibrant bright green. Then you know it's steamed and ready. So I'm just gonna give it another second here. Okay, I think we're good. So now I'm going to add the sweet potatoes and the sauce. There are some giant red peppers in here, it's awesome. I'm going to stir that all up together. I'm going to bring it to a boil, turn the heat way up. Oh my goodness, this is going to be delicious. I wasn't sure what to think of it. I've never made a recipe like this before, but I think it's going to be really good. It smells great. It smells really good. It's a really, I feel like this says 4 servings. We have very generous servings, so, you know, this meal can go quite far, and though it disappears fast too, because I have a family of teenage kids who can eat it. Some of them can eat quite a bit. Okay, so we'll let that heat up. We'll throw the cheese on there, and then it's done. Look how bright and colorful it is. It looks amazing, doesn't it? So this, again, what I used is the beef and broccoli stir fry. So beef and broccoli stir fry can be made lots of different ways. So I always share in my group Meal Solution Mondays, sharing different ways to make the products, because I think it's awesome that you can use these meal packs for meal planning, change up your meals. And when you get 3, don't worry, because there's more than one recipe you can try with it. So if you're someone like me who gets super bored super easily, and I like to change it up and make different recipes all the time. My kids hate it, and though that's what I like to do. I like to have different meals every single week, but I can find new ways. So one of the recipes I shared recently that was a huge hit that isn't on the website, but it is on my group if you haven't seen it yet, is fried rice. So I made some fried rice with this one, with some shrimp and some eggs and some vegetables, and it was amazing. It will definitely be one we do again. So I love that you can play around with these recipes and make lots of different things with it. Okay, this is like boiling now, so we're good there. It's come to a boil. That's what we needed to do. Remember, the sweet potatoes cooked in the microwave in the steamer, so I don't have to worry about waiting for those to cook. That's how we're going to get this meal done so fast. I'm just sprinkling the cheese on it. If you're dairy free, you could always change it, or even if you wanted to do plant-based, you could do a plant-based vegan cheese on top with a veggie ground round. If you wanted to do this meal completely vegan, you could. I know that some of you are following a more plant-based diet and would like those options, so I always try to include them to share with you that it's possible to turn almost every one of Epicure's meals into a vegan option. All right, I'm gonna just let that cheese melt. I'm gonna take a picture of it so that you guys can see up close what the final product of it looked like. Super fast, super easy. I have openings for cooking classes. I still have a discount to offer anyone who wants to jump in and start a business with Epicure and start sharing good food, getting paid for sharing good food. It's a great opportunity. Lots of lives to be changed. We have this big mission to help others and to create financial income for people. And so if you know anyone who's looking for an opportunity to earn income from home, who already loves food or is looking to get into some cleaner eating options, Epicure is a great option for that. I'm always looking for referrals, so please don't hesitate to refer anyone who might be interested. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the technology glitch. I hope you were able to see part 1 and part 2, and I will talk to you all later. Have a great week. Bye-bye.